Hi, Chris Johnson from the Urban Taskforce. This is a copy of the Daily Telegraph, a Saturday edition, August the 24th, right in the middle of the Australian federal election. Yet on page one is a story about affordability related to apartment sizes. The heading that you'll see on here, which is how crazy council rules are costing you a fortune, is an article we seeded with the Daily Telegraph by producing a media release in response to a number of councils adding areas above state standards. Now let me just explain what this means. The state government has established through a document called State Environmental Planning Policy 65 recommended standards for an apartment. 70 square metres minimum, so you've got to be bigger than that for a 2-bedroom apartment. But Botany Council is just putting out a draft DCP, Development Control Plan, saying they need 100 square metres. That difference, 30 square metres, times the going rate for buying an apartment in Botany, $3,000 a metre, means $210,000 are added to the purchase price of that apartment. But on top of that, they require 2 car parking spaces, whereas the state government standards only require 1. That's an extra $40,000 cost added to that unit. That's $250,000. $250,000 are added to the cost of a unit at the smallest end that doesn't need to be there, according to the state government standards. And we believe that the state government standards are fine. In fact, we think even those are probably a bit excessive. But this gives us a benchmark that we can work from. For councils all around the state to start adding new requirements is just going to affect housing affordability. It's essential that as the new planning system comes together, that the state government sets the standards for minimum apartment sizes, reduces the amount of input that councils can make to start changing any of these standards, because that will only affect affordability. Already, Australia's houses are amongst the most expensive in the whole world. We find that people are not able to purchase within Sydney because of these costs. We in the development industry want to do all we can to help get affordable housing, and that means opening up to standards that can still be well designed, can be good quality apartments that people can live in. In other parts of the world, like in Sweden, IKEA, who have got a display of exactly this in their Sydney plant, have apartments down to 55 square metres, so 70 is fine. It can work very well. We need the state government to ensure standards are set across the board for all councils.